Welcome back to our Next.js 2D game development series. In this tutorial, we're adding an enemy class and implementing collision detection so that enemies can defeat the player upon contact. So first things first, we need to create our enemy class. So here's the enemy.js file. Now that we have our enemy class, we can update game.js to draw and animate our enemies, as well as to stop the game when an enemy touches the player and tell the game component this has happened. So here's the updated code for the game class. Now we will update the game component to create a handler for when the game's over. This handler will set a new state variable game over to true, which will then cause the app to display game over instead of the canvas. So here's the code for the updated game component. And one thing I will note here is that I did change this used to be canvas. I changed that to window. This just helps with the, I guess, game experience, because requiring the canvas to be in focus creates a delays your ability to react to enemies coming at you. Another less important thing that I want to note is that I have changed the player class to calculate the player's y-coordinate during a jump by measuring the time in milliseconds since the jump started, converting that time to milliseconds, and then applying this formula. Y at delta t seconds equals 1/2 times the simulated gravitational acceleration, referred to in the code as this dot g squared, plus initial vertical velocity, referred to as this dot v0, plus the starting y-coordinate of the player. That's this dot initial y in the code. And so here's the modified draw method. Yeah. And then up here is the modified constructor method. We add the G and V0 properties, and the jump time properties, although jump time is initially set to null. So this update to the code gives us time-based physics instead of frame-dependent physics, more natural acceleration and deceleration, and consistent jump height independent of frame rate. Now I'm going to show you what the game should look like roughly in the browser. In this tutorial, we added enemies that move leftward and kill the player upon touching them. We added logic to end the game when the player dies, and we refined player movement and physics for better realism. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the comments section below. Let's keep learning and growing together.